This thing steams your food without actually adding hot water to it. 3 to 5 ounces of any liquid. Any. I guess you could pee in this thing if you wanted to. What the hell? Hey guys, it's Andrew Bocher with GY6 Outdoors. Time for another outdoor meal review test. This time it's from Omeals. This one is turkey chili with beans. The difference is this thing apparently steams your food without actually adding hot water to it. It says the steam vent itself, caution extremely hot, steam from vent hole, risk of burning when activated. So I'm guessing out of this little cut section of the bag is gonna be billowing steam. We will see. Contents: Omeals bag, food pouch, heating element, and utensils. You have your utensil, you have your heating element, you have your food, and you have your storage bag for all the trash afterwards. Very interesting. And net weight says 8 ounces, so this is about a ½ pound. But if you compare that to bringing other meals on top of bringing your stove, your fuel, water, you know, there's a lot of weight that adds up. Yeah, salt and pepper, a napkin, and a spoon comes in this container. Now, inside that, you have your meal itself, so it's not a huge meal. Even though the bag is bigger, it's not a huge meal. So keep that in mind. And then you have your heating element. Do not eat heating element. Good call. It says open heating element, place in bag with food pouch, add 3 to 5 ounces of any liquid, seal bag, let steam and heat for 3 to 5 minutes. Carefully remove food pouch, open and enjoy. All right, let's get this thing going. Okay, heating elements in. Set this entire thing inside here with it. This goes in there with the heating element. Fill line says to be about right here, so we'll just fill it up, eyeball it. 3 to 5 ounces is not a lot of water, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, seal in the bag. And it doesn't say to shake or nothing, so I'm hoping this thing actually cooks because I'm really hungry right now. Beautiful out here. Hope you can see the valley behind me. I'm gonna give it a little shake just to see where, maybe agitate that heating element a little bit more. The water is really cold. Don't feel any heat coming out of the vent yet. 3 to 5 minutes isn't a long time to completely heat up a meal. I mean, this is a pre-cooked meal. It's not like it's something we have to actually cook. It just needs to be warmed up, but so far, not much is happening. Watch me talk shit for a second and then out of nowhere this is just gonna be like it doesn't say like add 3 to 5 ounces of liquid and don't touch, so I hope fondling the bag isn't a problem in this case. I think we're at about 2.5 minutes in, something like that, maybe a little bit more, and it says heat for 3 to 5 minutes. This is not a good start. I just wish they offered a version of this that was minimalistic, where it's the same thing, but you didn't get a napkin, salt and pepper, a plastic bag. I just don't need all that crap, and it's gonna end up being trash. So I wish they would offer an actual minimalistic version of this. Let's go over the nutrition facts. So 220 calories for this meal. Obviously it looks like a big bag, but it's not really. 220 calories. Total fat is 4 grams, which is not a lot. I prefer a lot more fat than that. Sodium is 600 milligrams. That's a good amount of sodium. Sodium is good. It's great for electrolyte replenishment, especially when you're out and about, running around. Total carbohydrates, 27 grams. Protein is 21 grams. This is not getting hot at all. I feel like I messed something up, and I don't know why, because the instructions are very basic. So ingredients: ground turkey, turkey thigh meat, water, salt, pinto beans, crushed tomato, tomatoes diced in juice, onions, beef stock, chili powder, which is chili pepper, cumin, salt, garlic, and oregano, modified cornstarch, Worcestershire sauce, the word I have a hard time saying anytime I try to say it. Worcestershire sauce. Whatever. Worcestershire sauce. The sauce that some people like to ruin steaks with. Salt, onions, anchovies. I didn't sign up for this. Chili pepper extract, sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and spices. Another thing that's kind of a broad spectrum. Spices. Icy concrete powder they're adding for viscosity. No. Interesting. Oh. Oh, it's making noise now. Hear that? There you go. I guess out of nowhere it's now it's steaming. Look at it. Look at that. Holy crap, this bag's getting hot. Okay, we are in business. What the hell? I just shook it a little bit. Maybe something happened in there that should have happened earlier. So if your bag is not steaming properly, shake it a little bit. Can you hear that? Gurgling, boiling, potentially cooking your food sounds. It's always a good thing. The bag is getting very hot, which is nice right now for my freezing cold hands out here. I hate putting gloves on. I know a lot of you guys are like, put on gloves, dumbass. If I'm sitting around chilling, I'll wear gloves, but to do stuff like this, I want to have my hands. I'm gonna let the timer go pretty much for the 3 to 5 minutes since it started making noise. I'm guessing that heating element in there wasn't really coming in contact with the water as much as I thought. So, good facts for you guys. If your meal starts not doing anything, shake it up a bit and move that heating element around. But yeah, it's definitely putting out steam. I wouldn't say it's like hide your kids, hide your wife, you could burn your face off steam, but it's definitely coming out of that hole. Still making noise. Hear that? Sounds like we're boiling a baby pterodactyl in a bag. As the next step, carefully remove food pouch, open and enjoy. So we got to remove that original pouch that had the chili in it, and hopefully it'll be hot. Okay, it's been well over 3 to 5 minutes. Ooh, definitely warm in there. Definitely warm. And the bag in there, the heating element bag, is bubbling like crazy and putting off steam. We'll let that keep doing its thing. Doesn't smell like anything, but I wouldn't recommend just inhaling the hell out of this, whatever the vapor is. And in this situation, I now have a consistent hand warmer to hold on to while I'm eating. You can't wrap your hand around this in full squeeze without burning yourself. So they should warn you about holding the bag because this is super, super hot, like real hot. So be very careful with that. It's not a lot of food. It's a very small pouch compared to other meals, but time for the flavor test. Oh, our chili looks amazing. For how big that bag is though, you don't get a lot of food. The food's about here. So you get about half of this bag worth of chili. So keep that in mind. It smells amazing and looks delicious. I guess if you wanted to keep your meal warm, you can hold this bag or put this on top of it. But the problem is the water will leak out the top, but it feels good on my hands, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Moment of truth. Is it delicious? Moment of truth. Hot damn. It tastes as good, if not better, than any canned chili I've ever had. Look at that. You don't get a lot of food, but it looks and is delicious. And looks the same as the chili on the front of the bag. It doesn't look like some weird dog food or cat food. It actually looks like chili. It's warm. I should say hot. It's pretty well cooked. Not bad. Not bad at all. While this bag's still steaming away. This has been about 8 to 10 minutes after I was done filming, and this bag is still steaming and blazing hot. And they ain't playing around. This has been Omeals home-style meal turkey chili with beans. I'd say 1.5 thumbs up. The only half down is because the meal itself isn't that much. It's not very big, but for a quick pick-me-up and not having to bring a bunch of stuff, and you can cook it right here in the bag and still have a hand warmer as well, which I'm noticing is, I mean, this bag is freaking blazing hot. Be careful with that. Little steam hole, not so much. Actually holding the bag, that's where you're gonna burn yourself. Either way though, this is some damn good chili. See you guys soon. Later. Damn.